Welcome you lovely people to the fabulous Oulton Park. Back once again in Rookies in the MX-5. I have a fondness for this combo as it was where I first started off in iRacing and where I got my first win. So let's see if we can replicate that with a good result here today. Alright, about to go green any second now. We qualified P6 for this one. Pretty slow lap of a 107 for whatever reason. Everyone's gridded, so red light's about to come on and we're going to go racing momentarily. Alright, look for the green light. Let's get a good launch. See if we can hold it into turn one. Alright, launch we go. Alright, we got a car on our left. We got Todd on our left. He didn't get a great start. He's going defensive, but let's see if we can make it into turn number one now. Alright, he's... Oh, that was a little bit tight. Oh, spinner out of front. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. We gained a position there. Gained possibly a second position there. We looked like we might have cut somebody off there, but okay, let's see if we can... I hate this corner. Okay, we survived turns 1 and 2, technically 1 and 2 and 3, but that's okay. A little bit slow there. We got a car behind Travis behind. He's going to be feisty up into the right-hander. Coming up the hill now, we seem to be okay. Bit of a dangerous place to make a move on this right-hander coming up. Seem to be okay. Up to P4, gain 2 positions at the start. Can't complain off that one. Alright. Car's a little bit squirrely, a little bit understeery right now under the cold tires, so we're going to see if we can keep the car going around this track without any issues. The only major issue now is this last corner and turn number 1 coming up. Coming into the last corner now, braking hard. Just about getting it through, nothing too major. Nice and calm. Okay, we got Todd up in front, about a half a second. Let's see if we can start catching up to him. Come into turn number 1. It's going to be tricky on cold tires. Braking hard. Back into a little slidey. Catch it. Going to run wide. Yep, there's an off track. Silly off track, but cold tires. We just ran a little bit wide. Lost a little bit of time to Todd up in front. I hate this corner now, especially on cold tires. First lap or 2 is just really difficult. Very easy to spin the car out. We take first gear here as I like it. The extra acceleration coming up the hill. Right. Calm down a little bit now. First lap is in the bag. We're up to P4. 1 incident point, nothing major, no damage. So let's see if we can keep this going. It's going to be approximately 11 laps or so, according to Race Labs. So let's come into this right-hander, braking probably. Oh, big oversteer. All right, 10 minutes to go. We're going defensive right now. Travis has got a better run through the double kink right-hander. Coming up to the last corner, we're going to see if we can outbrake him. Brake early, and he's going around the outside. Can we hold it? Can we hold it? Give him a bit of space. Just about get the run on him out. He tried to hang it around the outside. He's still hanging his nose in. Okay, we can cut across back in front of him. He's going to be under pressure from the yellow car behind. Coming into turn number 1, the yellow car thought about a move, but we just about... Come on. Nope. Keep it together. Well, slow down. Okay, so we get another off track there. Yellow car has been feisty. He's trying to go around the outside. A little bit of a touch there. Just keep it together now. See if we can burn the slow down without losing too much time and holding anyone up. Okay, half a second now. We're going to see if we can burn it. Coming up the hill. 0.3 of a second. Not too bad. We've got Travis behind. 0.2. Hopefully we can lose these 0.2. We've got a tenth now. Nothing major now. We only got 10 seconds, so let's see if we can burn it coming into this corner now. Not quite. Come on, gonna have to lift off. That was silly. Gonna have to go defensive. I should have braked a little bit more coming into that. Now we've lost the place to Travis, and we got Alejandro behind. Let's see if we can get him through turn 1. Just trying to keep it, barely keeping it on track. Barely keeping it on track there. Okay. Back down to P4, 3 laps in the bag. 106.1 was the fastest lap. That is a little bit better. A little slow, but it was a little better. It's okay. We've got Travis up ahead. We have yet to register our fastest lap because we've had a couple of off tracks. That's okay. Braking hard here now. I like to clip the inside of that right-hander there. I like to have my right tire on the right side of that sausage curb. If you get it right, you can gain a lot of lap time, but it's a bit of a high risk, high reward thing, because if you mess it up, you're going to run wide after hitting the curb. Right, coming in here, let's do a little better now this time. Yep, car was okay through there. Nothing major. We're about 0.4 behind Travis now. Still P4, coming up to the last corner. Let's see if we can keep this going. He's doing okay, runs a little wide. Let's see if we can capitalize on that. Coming into turn number 1, he seems to be increasing the gap. At least visually it looks like that. 106.4, that's not a bad lap time. Whoa, turned in a little early there. Surprised we didn't get an off track there either, but 106.4, that's okay. Not our fastest lap time, but not terrible either. It looks like Michael and Liam up in front are just really, really going fast. Outbrake ourselves a little bit. Oh, just about keep the car on the track there. Kurt behind seems to be catching up to us now. That move has held us up. We've lost about half a second to Travis, and Kurt is now catching us up. He's 2/10 behind us. Going to have to keep an eye on our mirrors now. That's a little slow. He's all over the back of us. He just absolutely nailed that. He's got the inside line. I couldn't go defensive. Let's see if we can outbrake him.
1.2 seconds. Still there. Hold your
Oh, we
line. Clear
didn't
on
just
the right.
about give him enough space, but he got the move done. It's a really good move by him. Down to P5. We start at P6. I'll be happy with a top 5 in this one. There's only a couple of A licenses in here.
8.032.
Coming to turn number 1, turning a little too early. Just about keep it on the track. I have a habit of turning in a little early for that corner. It's something I've always had to work on. Yep, there we go, perfect. Nailed that corner very, very well. As I was saying in the intro, this was a track I've got a bit of a soft spot for. I got my first wins in rookies here. It was the full layout, it wasn't the Foster's kind of half layout that this one is, but I really enjoy racing Oulton. I spent a lot of time when I first joined iRacing practicing with this track. I'm a little rusty with it, especially with the MX-5. I haven't raced the MX-5 in a very long time, but I really enjoy this combo. It just works really, really well for me. And I really like the chicane. I find I can be aggressive and make a lot of time. Ooh, you got a bit of a lock up to keep it on track. Oh, almost an off track there. But yeah, I really like this combo, and if you can get a chance to do it, I recommend you just try it. It's a lot of fun. It's a tricky track, a very technical track, a very fast track as well.
5 minutes to
So
go.
yeah, I recommend it. Turn 1 can be a real, bitch if you mess it up. Very easy to get off tracks. This corner I absolutely hate in both layouts. It's just very, very easy to spin the car out, as I just clipped the curb there. But it's very, very easy to spin the car out, especially on cold tires on that left-hander. Very, very tricky, and I see a lot of people spinning out in practice sessions when I was practicing here a long time ago, back in rookies. Alright, we've about 7 laps in, but 7.5 laps. Gap is about 0.8 to Kurt up ahead. I think we're all kind of just settling in. I've got a nice gap to Daniel behind. I'm not sure what the leaders are doing. They seem to be going off into the distance right now. Okay, about to finish lap number 7. There's not going to be too many more laps. I gotta get a bit of a move on here. Looks like Kurt is pulling away from us. Travis is about 2 seconds up the road. I gotta hope for a couple of mistakes here. Pushing, clip the curb and run wide. That's another silly off track. Our safety rating is going to take a hit. Not many corners on this track, so 3 already is that's just going to hurt us a little bit, but we'll see how the rest of the race goes. Seem to have caught up a little bit, or at least visually it looked like we caught the curve, although I'm not too sure. I haven't had a chance to check the relative. There we go. Yeah, it looks like we maybe lost a tenth or two, but it looks like we gained on Travis a little bit. Coming to the double right-hander. Let's get this one a bit better. Back end going around slightly, but that's kind of how you enter this corner. Alright. Look like we have a lead change. Looks like it's Michael up, or Liam up in front. There's a couple of really high I rating D license people here. You can see there's a 2.4. I think the leader's a D license as well, 3.2. So those guys are just rapid in the MX-5.
6.398. You just set your fastest lap of the session.
Come on. Come on. Another off track. Alright, that's going to be 4. That's really going to hit our safety rating. But As I said, I really enjoyed this combo, so I had to do it, even though I had a feeling it was going to hurt my safety rating a little bit. I just really like racing this combo. Alright, the two guys up ahead are catching each other, and looks like Kurt is going to be all over the back of Travis soon. Travis looks like he's the 3.9k racer, so that's interesting. B license, so he's a good driver, so I'm surprised he's getting caught by Kurt. We're still hanging in the mix a little bit, so we're going to watch how this one plays out, see if they tangle or if they go side by side and hold each other up, and then we're going to be right on the back of the two of them. There's not many laps to go, so hopefully they start making a move. Ooh, looks like the two leaders, the first and second people, must have been fighting for a while, because they are right in our vision now again. As Travis goes defensive. He's braking a little bit. Why is he braking? Braking again. That's weird. Slots in. He didn't really fight that. That's interesting. Alright, let's keep it. Nail this one. Nailed turn one there. Come on. We can catch Travis now towards the end. Let's see if we can sneak a P4 out of this one. Looked like Travis didn't really want to fight all that much. And if first and second place start fighting, come on. If first and second place start fighting, then we could potentially sneak a better result. Maybe a podium. We're starting to catch these guys. This is not the last lap, so there's definitely another lap after this one. Alright, come on, nail this corner now. Ooh, back end, calm down. Yeah, we slowed down a little bit too much for that. You can see how we didn't run out as wide as we normally do.
White flag, white
there we
flag.
go, white flag, last lap. Okay, people are going to get desperate. Looks like Travis is probably a little bit too far behind Kurt, unless he makes a mistake. I can't see what the leaders were coming across the line. Looks like they're pretty close.
6.681.
So a couple of mistakes into corners, and we might be able to capitalize. 3 very different lines. Travis, Kurt, and myself had 3 different lines through turn number 1 there. Okay, let's do it. Looks like we're going to probably have to sell for P5, barring any miracles. I'll take a P5. It wasn't my best race, but this is top split at the end of the day in MX-5s, and I haven't raced the MX-5 in a very long time. I've done a couple of practice sessions, just dipped into it a little bit, driven it around Oulton Park every now and then, especially when I do like a setup change, like new pedals or something. I like to dip into it every now and then, but haven't raced it in anger in a very long time as we're coming up to finish. The race now, it looks like it's going to be a P5, as I said. We're going to have to see how that has affected our results. It looks like we're potentially going to gain some I rating, which is good, but we're going to have to see what that's done to our safety rating. So, alright, across the line, no major incidents up ahead, so it's going to be a P5. So we're going to see what happens with the results. So, to the results. A nice little short race, just recapping my rookie experience in the MX-5 around Oulton Park. Strength of field for this one was 24.69. This was top split, and as expected with those 4 incident points, we did lose a teeny tiny bit of safety rating, but we gained a teeny tiny bit of I rating, pushing us above 2.7k for the very first time. So guys, if you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'd love to hear your comments down below of where you got your first race win, or if you're still waiting for that elusive first win. Love to hear from you guys as always, and I'll see you in the next video.